Here with Patrick Johnson, Rogers Arena. Things are happening quickly here, Patrick. Day two. We will talk about the Canucks second-round pick in a moment, but the big news right now is the trade. Wasn't PK Subban.
No.
We saw it go to the Devils. The Canucks get Miller from the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
Contract of $5.25.
26.
They 26 years old. They give up a first-rounder, conditional, either next year if they make the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs next year, it's protected as a 2021,
right.
A third-rounder, and a goalie prospect, charitably, Marek Manzanek. Reaction that I've seen so far is they gave up too much. Your thoughts?
I think there's two parts to it. Getting JT Miller, big win for them. That's the kind of player they need. He does things really well. Great transition player, really good at getting the puck up the ice, getting into your zone, sets people up, goes in the corners. He's a puck winner. He's that kind of guy. He's a guy that Travis Green identified at the end of the season as a player he was looking for. The price, however, you're right. It's a huge price. There's that third-round pick. This is a team that continues to need to find prospects, and if that's the long-term goal, trading away picks is not the way to do it. The Mazanec factor, this is this situation they created where they had a goalie injury in the minors. They took too long. They thought they'd solve the problem by trading for Mike McKenna. They lost Mike McKenna, and then they really tried to walk the knife's edge for the next few months while hoping that nobody would get hurt. And then Thatcher Demko got hurt, and they didn't have anything else really in the system, so they had to bring in Mike DiPietro. And Mazanec was a player they traded for. There were players they could have. The plan all along was put a guy on the bench. They tried to say, well, this is a guy we liked, but at the end of the day, they just needed a warm body. And so they lost a pick. So really, they've lost a seventh-round pick. They've traded 2 picks and a conditional, depending on how things play out. I mean, it's going to be a first-rounder 1 year or the other.
Yeah.
So it's an expensive price to play. It's a player that's going to play now. We know the priorities, and we've talked about this. This is it's clear what the focus is.
Where's he going to play, Patrick?
He's going to play in the top 6. He's a great addition from that standpoint. It's going to help them be a better team next year. There's no doubt about it. I was at the NHL Coaches Association had a conference on Thursday. Manny Malhotra made a really interesting presentation, and one of the things that was obvious. I mean, it's no surprise that they needed to be better at breaking the puck out, and this is a guy that will help them break the puck out better.
So if you look at this team now, obviously they drafted a forward yesterday. Now they've just acquired another forward, and there were all sorts of questions about this team's blue line. Are we expecting another trade today, or is this now put the focus on free agency for the blue line?
I think the focus is now going to be on free agency. I think this will re-energize their interest in Tyler Myers. Myers, who of course is a skilled offensive defenseman, not a great defender, not a guy that's really going to shore up your top 4. He'll change the look of the group, but I don't think he's a guy that in the end is going to make the real big impact that this defensive group really needs. And I think that's why they were so interested. PK Subban went to the Devils, and what's the story there? Well, the Devils had accumulated a bunch of picks. They sent a couple prospects that everyone kind of shrugged their shoulders at, a couple second-round picks. The price for PK was not that expensive. All
right, so theprovince.com, vancouversun.com, you read Patrick's stuff all weekend on the draft. Ben Kuzma is here as well. Keep coming back for our insight videos, podcasts, everything you want to know about the Canucks. We'll have it for you. JT Miller, first big trade of the day for Vancouver.